Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if only you remember to turn on the light. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wizarding Wiz, your source for all the goings-on in the wizarding world. So make sure, if you are new here, that you hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on to stay up to date with all of the content that I put out on Harry Potter on this channel. Now, today we are going to be talking about the very first brilliant event of the new year. So this event is called Darkest of Times, and it will be featuring the greatest headmaster to ever grace Hogwarts, Albus Dumbledore, as well as Fawkes the Phoenix, and a few other characters. It will be starting on January 21st, which I actually believe is Tuesday, if my days are correct. At 2 p.m. Eastern Time, that is my time. I am 5 hours behind GMT, so please do the math accordingly. And as per usual, it will be 7 days long, so it will be going until the 28th of January, ending at the same time as it started. Of course, as per usual with these events, we will be getting 3-kilometer brilliant portkeys to unlock, brilliant foundables, brilliant runestones, and of course, event tasks. Some of the more exciting things for this event, though, is that the Barufio's Brain Elixir will be lasting 1 hour. So stock up now while you can. 1 hour for the Barufio's Brain Elixirs. I think I know what everybody's going to be brewing for this event. And the free store pack. Of course, we always get a free store pack. This one will be containing 1 silver key. Yay, at least we get one. I wish we would get a couple of more, but at least we're getting 1. 2 leaping toadstools, 2 frog's brains, 1 runespore eggs, and 25 spell energy. And of course, we have more tasks as per usual, which I will be going over. But first, if you manage to finish all of the tasks, you will receive up to 15 restricted section books, the green books, a bunch of stuff for your ministry portrait, which is always fun to play with even if you don't use them, 50 gold, which everybody loves gold, and of course you'll get a chance to take a shot at the bonus assignments. Now I'm going to change this up a little bit like I did with my last video about Community Day, which is actually tomorrow by the time you're watching this. I am actually going to go over the tasks because a few people have said that they like to know what's there, what's ahead. So if you don't want spoilers, skip ahead probably about 2 minutes or so. But for those of you who want to know what the tasks are, here they are. For our first set of tasks, there will be 3 things that you need to do. You'll need to cast at least 5 great spells, which will reward you 1 green book. You're going to need to return 10 foundables of any sort. That's going to give you 25 family XP. And you got to use 2 potions, which will give you another 25 family XP. Now, if you manage to do all of that, you get even bigger rewards. 300 wizarding XP, 2 green books, 1 young Dumbledore hat for your portrait, not a brilliant thing, this is for your portrait, 3 Baneberry ingredients, and 3 hermit crab shells. Not too excited about the Baneberry, they're pretty common. The hermit crab shell's cool, I don't brew that potion, but, you know, they're a little more rare, so. Now, for the second task, you are going to need to return 5 brilliant Fawkes foundables, and that's going to give you 500 wizarding XP. You will have to successfully cast Arresto Momentum 3 times, which is going to give you 20 Brilliant Family XP, and brew 3 potions, which will award you 15 Brilliant XP. Once again, if you manage to complete all of those, the rewards for completing them all are even better. You will receive 25 Brilliant XP, 2 restricted section books, the green books, 1 ornate phoenix frame for your portrait, 1 brilliant glass jug of pumpkin juice, 4 snowdrop ingredients. Again, that's a pretty common thing. I don't understand why they're giving us so many common ingredients. And 2 silver keys, which awesome, because we're going to need them. So for the third set of tasks, you are going to need to return 5 Dumbledores, which will yield you 500 wizarding XP, make 3 great spell casts, which will give you another 500 wizarding XP. And this is why you're going to need those silver keys, guys, because you're going to have to unlock 5 of those brilliant port keys, or, well, any port keys, but let's make it brilliant port keys because you're going to need the brilliant fragment in those anyway for your registry. And that's going to give you 15 brilliant XP. Now again, better rewards when you finish all of the tasks. 25 brilliant XP, 5 green books, 1 Dumbledore's animated glove sticker for your portrait. I'm assuming that's the one from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Well, No, actually, it would be Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. You know, where it like helps Newt apparate all around, following Dumbledore everywhere. One animated sticker of Fawkes for your portrait, and one Dark Detector. The final set of tasks you will actually probably be able to do while you're sitting all in one spot if you play your cards right, as they say, because for this one you are going to need to place 3 Dark Detectors, which will give you 25 Brilliant Family XP. Return 7 high threat level foundables, or higher, obviously, for 3 spell books, which is awesome because definitely need those spell books, regular spell books, not the green ones. I need both. I don't actually need green ones anymore, but I'm saving them for the next go-around. And collect 20 fragments for another 25 Brilliant Family XP. So this one, like I said, you can do all in one spot. If you find an inn, you can throw all 3 Dark Detectors on it and hopefully draw in those more high threat level foundables so that you can return the 7 that you need to. And of course, draw in a bunch so you can return the 20 that you need to complete these tasks. Because when you complete the 4th set of tasks, you will be receiving 50 gold, 5 more green books, 1 brilliant post owl for your registry, 1 animated licorice snap sticker for your portrait. That was really hard to say. I actually said it 3 times. You're only seeing the one I got right. And 750 wizarding XP. Now, should you manage to complete all 4 tasks in the time limit, you will get a bonus set of tasks. Now, these ones, I'm not going to lie, this one's a little difficult, and you'll see why in a minute here, although it looks like they're going to help you out a tiny bit. So, for the bonus tasks, you are going to need to return 15 high threat level or higher foundables. That's going to give you 3 silver keys, which you're going to need for sure, because the next thing on this list is to unlock 10 port keys. That's a lot of port keys. I'm assuming that they are assuming that we are going to finish this task in a matter of minutes, or should I say these tasks, the 4 before the bonus, in a matter of minutes, and have all this ample time to walk to get 10 port keys unlocked, or we're going to be willing to spend enough money to buy the silver keys to unlock 10 port keys. Now again, we are getting some silver keys throughout, but unless you've got some already stocked up, like I don't, you're going to need them for the other tasks and to finish your brilliant registry. So, it's kind of a pain, but I digress. The reward for this, though, is 2 strong Extimulo potions, so at least they're helping you out there with potions. And of course, the final thing is you're going to need to return 30 of the Brilliant Albus Dumbledore foundables. This is going to give you 1 Dumbledore coat for your portrait again, so another costume for your portrait. And shouldn't be too difficult. The Brilliants, especially on the first half of the event, they tend to spawn rather frequently, so it's just going to be finding the one that you actually need that's going to be the hardest part. However, it'll be well worth the trouble if you do manage to finish all 3 of these bonus assignments, because the rewards are pretty damn good. You're going to be getting 2,000 Wizarding XP, 100 Brilliant Family XP, 4 regular red spell books, which, awesome, that brings the grand total up to 7. That's fantastic, especially for me. I need all 7 of those books. And 1 epilogue title for your Ministry ID. So now let's take a look at all the stuff that we need to collect for this event. Now obviously you already know that we are going to be getting a Brilliant Fawkes the Phoenix. This will be a wild encounter, and you're going to need 15 of them to complete that sticker in your registry. Obviously you can't have a Brilliant Fawkes without a Brilliant Dumbledore. Again, this is the other wild encounter for this event, and you are going to need 15 of them for your registry. You will also need to get 1 Brilliant Post Owl. This is available through completing the event tasks, as is the Brilliant Jug of Pumpkin Juice, which you also need 1 of. Now the last 2 things that we need I thought were kind of interesting choices. Now I understand one of them, the other one not so much. Now through the port keys we're going to be getting Professor Trelawney in Brilliant form. Now I understand why they chose Professor Trelawney, because she's important. She made the prophecy that sets this whole thing in motion. Without her, without that prophecy, we have no story, we have no fandom, we have no game, and there's no reason for me to be sitting here. So I understand why Professor Trelawney. And you're going to need 5 of those, by the way. But the next one confuses me a little bit. This one is available through Wizarding Challenges. You're going to need 3 as usual, and that is the Brilliant form of Professor Charity Burbage. Now, for those of you who may not know who she is, because we literally only hear about her once, even in the books, we only hear about her once. We hear about her in Book 7, The Deathly Hallows, And the reason she's not more prominent than that is because she's the Muggle Studies teacher, and we don't see Muggle Studies class. Hermione does take it, but we never actually see inside of it because the main character, Harry, does not take it, having grown up with Muggles. Although Hermione doesn't, she grew up with Muggles, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, Charity Burbage was the Muggle Studies teacher until Harry's 7th year, when Voldemort murdered her in front of his dedicated Death Eaters in Malfoy Manor before the term even started, because of the article that she wrote in the Daily Prophet saying how wizards needed to marry in with Muggles and take in Muggle-borns and all this other stuff, and obviously Voldemort and his lot, they're not about that life. Kind of a morbid way to end the event, isn't it? Find the dead woman that you only meet once. So guys, just to recap, I would definitely start walking your Portkeys now, or if you have any ready to go, hold on to them, do them on Monday, or do them just before the event starts on Tuesday, because you're going to need as much time as possible to get those unlocked, because you're going to need to unlock a whole bunch of them. I personally like to start the event fresh with a fresh run of Portkeys, so I'm actually unlocking all the ones I have now, and I will probably open them myself late Monday night, because by the time I get up and about and out of work on Tuesday, the event will be well started. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this brilliant event. Do you think that having us do 10 Portkeys in the bonus assignment is a little bit too much? Do you think that's a good challenge? What do you guys think overall about the things that we're going to have to do for this event? Let me know down in the comment section below. Which reminds me, a quick shout out thank you to Mr. D. Potter from the comment section of my last video. Thank you very much for confirming the fact that Dottle Drought does actually work the way it was meant to. That is very useful information to have, especially going into this brilliant event. So guys, good luck and get walking, and until next time, stay safe and watch out for those Dementors. One animated licorice snap wand... Wait, what? One animated licorice snaps... That is hard to say.